As a Jamaican, me realize a woman hard to get. Now being on earth for over 20 years, me get to understand say, I know every woman. The civilized one them hard to get to. But the yamids are more predictable. So over the past 15 years, me do some research to develop the formula on how to catch a Jamaican yamid. Females of course. I'm ready to release it to the world. So boom. So first things first, we need to understand so we can never tell what a yamid looks like. At first, me they feel like a crop tops, red bottoms and lace fronts, but turns out alopecia is a common condition in women. So we have to resort to sounds. Now I understand what you might have said, how can we tell what a yam sounds like?
I'm saying, like, talk to me, bro.
And for that, we need to go outside. So if I get close to scrutinize, there are some sounds associated with these creatures. First thing, them of a mating call where you can't miss. It's easy to recognize. Just listen.
What are you?
Yeah.
My body nice.
Yeah.
No, that was a common one and amateur if you may. But there are some other species that are more aggressive and more vulgar. Like this one.
Yes, goody!
Amazing, right? No, yams may also express themselves by saying some other weird phrases such as period poo or right there so, or maybe even me nah ask Christ and others depending on their moods. So we'll go back inside so we can provide you with some more information. Alright, cool. So yams appear in various forms. Since recent times we discovered that they are normally on the receiving end of these. And in knowing this information, I was able to make closer observations to ultimately discover what tickles their fancy. Now be warned, the information you're about to see is top secret. Wouldn't want nobody share it. So here it is. My guide to trapping a Jamaican yamid. To capture a yamid's heart, there are certain things that you need to put in place. Follow these simple steps to be successful on your mission. Step 1. Own a black desert Clerks. Now this is one of the items that attracts the least amount of yams, based on our observation that is. We realized that since 2010 the attraction of yams to the footwear grew exponentially. Influenced by one Vibes cartel, we recognize that the shoe could be the limiting factor as to why you are not attracting these females. And because of men being in tune with what the yams want, if a one pair of shoes them man you have, it must be a black desert Clerks. Step 2. Own a Markex. Now listen, me know where you might think, how you go buy the latest or the most recent model of Markex. You're broke? Turns out, based on our research, the model doesn't really matter.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Markex has been out since 2004 and lingerie has been dropping regardless of the model. Maybe it's the X, maybe it's the color. To this day we do not know what's the cost of it, but all we know, Markex has been a yam magnet since 2004. Oh, and one more thing, if you're driving a Markex, your mother should be in the back seat. Apparently that's important as well, so jot that down as well.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Step 3. Own an iPhone. Now unlike Mark X, here the model is very important. According to our research, yams are more attracted to 8 and up, and they must be in mint condition as well. According to yams, once a man have an iPhone, that means he's a top percenter. the ideal man for one of them. So, if you have received the wrong number from a woman, sometimes it's not because you're ugly, sometimes it's because you're using an Android. Just facts. Step 4. Own a house with solar panels and a contract with NWC. This is one of the most important things to a yam. You see, apparently yams are allergic to paying bills. Even the idea of a 60-40 relationship could be fatal. Hence, no rent, no light bills, and no water bills. And I know, one might argue, what about cable? What about Wi-Fi? A man can do so much and no more, my G. And bear in mind, all of these should be taken care of by you as the male and only you. You see, it appears that yams have been evolved into being independent whilst relying solely on a man to being the provider. Again, know this might sound confusing, but all these are factual. Step 5. Have another woman. This came as a shocker even to me. Apparently this is what's hip now. You have to make sure you have another woman. To a yamed, this is a bonus, right? Toxicity is highly favored by yams and will always be. So once they can cause tension between you and your first lady, or it is a case where they have insecurities and them want to go through your phone to see if another woman, they are with you for the long haul. Here's one expressing themselves on live TV apparently.
Oh, so what is the criteria? Like, what kind of man do you like to take? What do they have to have?
People, man, they have to have some sort of something, you know, you to find out.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
I've even went out to get some interviews from some yams, and apparently most of them have the same thing in common.
What you bring to the table in a relationship?
I am the table.
Bro, what the fuck what did you just say?
I am the table.
Stop them mother.
Apparently they have extensive requirements and they consider themselves to be all that you should ever need. No preservatives, no additives. Them just being there should be enough for you. And if that's up your alley, if that is what you want, my G, then have at it. So there you go. 5 steps to win the heart of a yam. If you need any more information, you can dial 1876-YAMED. That is 1876-YAMED if you need any more information. Peace.